Hello, Lorena.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
How are you? I'm okay, and you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Perfect. Okay, Miguel. So I saw your score of Unit 3. So it is okay because now we can unlock the next unit, okay? So we're going to start with the third unit, but don't forget to finish Unit 4 until Sunday, okay? Because if we have like Unit 4 and Unit 1 from this module, on Monday, we're going to lock the second, okay? So let's do this. What do we have in the unit 3? Okay, so in this unit, we have infinitive of purpose, okay, that we're gonna see right now. Okay, so what does it mean, infinitive purpose? We are going to talk about how could we give purpose, okay? How can we make purpose, or how can we make like responses when we want to make some answer about this? Give me a second, give me a second. It is here. It's loading. We have two ways to give purpose. Do you remember what is an infinitive, Miguel?
Um, yes, to talk about in the base form, verbs in base form.
Yeah, the verb in base form, but what else do we have to put before
Two,
the verb?
two.
To, right? Perfect. So now we're gonna see more of this. Okay, it is loading. Okay, so we will see these infinitives of purpose. When we want to give purpose, the first one and the most known, it's gonna be to plus the verb in base form, right? So this is the most common and the most useful. So when we're gonna use this infinitive, we will use in order to give reasons, okay? For example, my statement here, it is, I went on holiday. So this is what I did. And what is the reason? Why did I go on holiday? To relax. This is my purpose. So after my statement, always I will have my purpose, to relax. And this is why I did it. This is my purpose, okay? We can use this infinitive of purpose in any tense. For example, simple past. In present, we could use like, she studies hard to get good scores. So in this case, this is what I did. She studies hard in now in the present. And why? Why is the reason? To get good scores, right? So always to with the verb in base form. Some cases, okay, many people used to use, for example, like this. So we have to be careful. In many languages, some people used to use for instead of to and the verb in base form. For example, I went on holiday for relax. So not to, and we use for, and that is incorrect, okay? We never use for and after the verb in base form. Always, always to. So we can see here another more examples where we can use, for example, in any tense. Simple present, I exercise every day to stay healthy. Present continuous, he is saving money to buy a flat. Past simple, okay, so past continuous, future simple with will, he'll come to the party later to pick up Julia. So perfect, we could use with perfect too. She's gone to the library to study, for example. So we could use with any tense, okay? The other way that we can use in order to make purpose, it's going to be with in order to plus the verb in base form. So you could say in order to, but it is longer. Yes, the name is longer in order to, but we use this in order to when we use, for example, with verb in base form, and we want to talk about something that it is more formal, okay? So I could use, for example, in these two ways. The first one that it is not so formal, I went on holiday to relax. I went on holiday in order to relax. So this is the second is more formal than the first one, okay? So, but both are okay. Both are correct. Anyone, it's an error, so both are okay. Okay, but what happened in this case with negatives? When we want to make negatives with in order to, we always are going to use this structure. Not, it's gonna be after order and before to. Why not at the end in order to not, for example? Because always has to be to next to the verb in base form, okay? That's why we use first not and after to. I drank coffee in order not, until here the negative, and here we can separate these two ones. We can separate to plus the verb in base form, to fall asleep, okay? So this is the negative way of in order to. I don't know if you have some question about these two ones, Miguel.
No. It's clear.
Perfect, great. So after this, okay, we are gonna see, for example, these three examples. I went home to sleep. Is this a infinitive of purpose? Yes, right, because we have here an infinitive. But this another one. Go home and sleep. Is this an infinitive of purpose? No, right, because we don't use to or in order to. You must go home and sleep. Is this an infinitive? No, because here we only have the verb in base form. Okay, so I will send you this document. You have some exercises here in order you can practice, okay? So now we will see this grammar in the platform. So let's go to the platform, Miguel, and I will assign you this unit 3. Okay, it is done. So let's go to Unit 3, infinitives.
Unit C.
Yes, Unit C. Yeah.
And
3. 3. 3. Yes, grammar. And infinitive of purpose 1. Yes. Okay. So let's do it.
okay.
Okay. Perfect. Any mistake? Great. Let's go next.
Okay.
Okay. One. Why? Why is the mistake there, Miguel?
In order to.
No, it's okay. In order to, it's okay. It's missing one word.
A new suit.
Yes, that's why the error.
It doesn't matter if I put just the infinitive way to like to and the base and the verb in the base form, or in order to in this case.
Yeah, it's okay. Both are okay. To or in order to. It doesn't have any difference.
Just one is more formal. Just
Yes. Perfect. Great. So now I will share you my screen. Now we will see the third grammar. On Monday, we will see the second one. The third now it is participial adjectives. So what do we have here? Okay. We have two kinds of adjectives. When we talk about this participial, we talk about two ways of ending in these adjectives. For example, the first one, it is when an adjective finish in ed, for example. And the second one that ends in ing. Okay, so what happened here? When it finished in ed, we are talking about momentaneous situation. Okay, it could describe some feelings or reaction when we talk about people, but it is only for a moment. It is only for a moment. For example, we will put one adjective here, bored, okay? I will use this adjective bored that it's ending in ed. And I can say, for example, I am bored. It means that right now, for example, it is like 10 minutes, okay, that I am bored, but it is only for a moment. Why? Because after, I don't know, in 30 more minutes or at 9, I will be happy. Okay, so this is only for a moment. But what happens if I use ing? And normally, okay, as a normal way, we always use ing when we talk about things, or maybe food, or maybe activities. Okay, most of the time, this is the most common that we're gonna use ing. But there are some cases where we could use with people, but some cases, okay? Why? Because when we use this ing way, we are not talking about adjectives only for a moment. We are talking about adjectives that happens all the time, that it is always, and we can't change, okay? For example, I can use boring too. And I can say, if I say, for example, I am boring, the difference between these, it is that I am always boring. So this is my essence, okay? So in some cases, it is not okay for people. If you said this, you are like offending, insulting to the to the person, okay? So this is the correct way. Some cases, when we use ing, it is for positive things about the people. For example, we can say, you are exciting, for example. It means that she or you are always happy, really happy. All the time you're happy, you are in a good way. So this is the correct way when we use for people. But the most common, it is going to be always with these three things. For example, I can say, this, I don't know, this seminar was interesting. Okay, so in this part, I am using ing. Why? Because I can't change the way of this seminar in 10 more minutes or 30 more minutes. So it started as interesting and it finished, and all the whole seminar was interesting. Okay, so we could have like, as a result, this seminar was interesting, and as a result, I was interested in that seminar, for example. Okay, so in this part, you are describing the action or the activity of the seminar, and as a result, you are describing how you felt with this seminar. I was interested in that seminar. We can't use, for example, here, I was interesting in the seminar, because you are not gonna be always in that seminar, right? So this is for a moment, and your feeling or your reaction, it's gonna be for a moment, okay? So this is the difference between ed and ing. I don't know if you have some doubt until here, Miguel.
No. I was thinking about present continuous. If I have a mood which um, which is continuous all day,
Yeah.
I can use the adjective in ing.
Yes,
I'm
you could use it.
I
For
have been
example,
angry or no. I ha- I have been angry or no, but I think I always use the adjectives in with ed.
okay. Yes, this is the most common one when we describe people. So this is okay. For example, I am angry, I am interested, I don't know, we could use, for example, amazed or disappointed, depressed, right? So this is the most common when we talk about people. But we have to try to use always, because it's not correct. And in a speaking way, many people, when we talk about things, food, or activities, they use only ed. For example, this seminar was interested. Okay, so as a in speaking with, we don't notice the difference, right? But the correct way always it is with ing, because the situation or maybe the food, we can't change it, okay? But when we talk about mood in people, we can change it. That's why we use ed. Okay, so do you have maybe another question?
No, it's clear.
No. Okay. Could you give me an example with some mood, I don't know, using for people with ed?
Uh, she Uh, she was she was adjective. With ed.
Oh,
Boy, look, I mean, I happy, angry, depressed. Okay, she
yeah.
was depressed for no, uh, she was depressed for her losing, for her father's losing,
Yeah, for her parts lost. Only
lost.
lost.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Great. Perfect. Okay. That's okay. If we talk about, for example, food.
Okay. Uh, interesting was
I don't know.
I don't know what kind of adjective can I use with ing. Interesting.
Mm,
Oh,
for
okay.
example,
Okay,
cheap,
okay.
fish. Okay.
The test was confusing.
Okay, very good. Confusing. So as a result, you could say that you were confused,
Yeah.
right? Perfect. Very good. Excellent. So here we can see some examples. I am so disappointed with ED, right? Oh, I'm so depressed. So this is for a moment. With ing, this is amazing if we talk about a situation. So Talia is talking about next story. The story is amazing. As a result, Talia feels amazed, right? So always try to use with things, food, activities with ing, and for people with ed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miguel. So now let's go to the platform. Okay, and let's do the exercises.
Okay.
Participle adjectives. One. Okay. Okay. Participle adjectives one. Yes, that one. Okay. Perfect. Great. So let's go next.
In this exercise, I
Yes.
have to change all the verbs in infinitive or uh, with ing.
Yes, it depends, right?
Ah,
If we
okay, okay, okay.
what is the thing that we're talking,
Ah,
you
okay,
could use with ed or ing.
okay, okay.
Okay, perfect. Any mistake? Great, Miguel. So do you have some question about this?
No, it's clear.
Perfect. Great, Miguel. So, yes, on Monday we're gonna finish with the last grammar. Okay, so try to do the exercises about this until this part. Okay. So
Okay.
now
I think today
let's
is not the
finish.
homework.
Okay, let's finish with the daily survey, and I am sending you this document about participial adjectives. Infinitives of purpose. Okay. Okay, so I send you and you could check it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Miguel, so see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend and take care a lot.
Thank you. See you on
Bye
Monday.
bye, Miguel. Okay.